And after that break, we are back on 9XC.com, the show. So Kalki has always tread the unbeaten path, be it her relationships or her choice of films. Once again, she's hit the headlines for portraying a student with cerebral palsy in Margarita with a Straw. From the emotional turmoil of getting under the skin of the character to her intimate scene with another woman. On 9XC.com, she talks no holds barred.
I'm playing a girl who has cerebral palsy, which is a disability which is about motor skills basically. It's where you have a sort of a disability of your muscles. So you can move things, you can move your muscles, but it's a lot less controllable. So I met, Shonali introduced me to her cousin sister Malini Chib, who has cerebral palsy herself and who she grew up with, which was kind of the seed and the inspiration for the story to begin. And I spent a lot of time with Malini. She really let me into her life in a big way. I got to follow her around. I went to her workplace. We went out. We became friends. So we started going out for dinner, for movies. So I got to see her in public spaces, but also I got to see her at home. I stayed with her at her parents' house. So I really got to see Malini's life and how it is for somebody with a disability to do daily activities. Then I worked with her physiotherapist and her speech therapist to understand how the muscles work. She's always, any man or any guy that she gets attention from, she sort of falls in love with. And it takes her a long time to realize, what love is. And she happens to, become friends with this girl who is blind herself. And I think who gives her an example of, how even somebody with a disability like blindness can sometimes see much more than an abled person. And she's a political activist. She's out there fighting for causes, and so she suddenly it makes her look at herself, and I think that's why she falls in love with her. I was really open to it, and I thought I would have no problems. I was very comfortable about it, but when it actually happened, the day that we actually shot it, was actually very difficult because it's very voyeuristic. There's, as you see in a room like this, there's 10 people looking at you while you're doing something, and you have the crew and the camera. And I was lucky enough that my director and my DOP were women, so that kind of made it more comfortable. But it is tough to redo the same thing over and over, an intimate scene. It's not easy. I completely, obviously, support gay rights. I think that any two adults, consenting adults, should have the freedom to love who they want. We cannot be dictating other people's choice and right to love, I don't think. Yes, I've finished shooting a film called Waiting with Nasir, and it's directed by Anu Menon. And it's a beautiful script about people in comas. Apart from that, I've finished a film called Mantra with Nicholas Kharkonger, a new director. And I'm starting a film called Love Affair with Soni Razdan.
Kalki is just one of the actors in the industry who is willing to do intimate scenes all for the demand of the script. Add to this list Anushka Sharma. So last episode, 9XC.com brought to you the curious case of Anushka Sharma's ever-changing lips in Bombay Velvet. We showed you how Anushka's lips kept changing in the song Fifi. And now we've got more news on her character. Anushka plays Rosie Narona, a jazz singer in Anurag Kashyap's period drama. And in the trailer, you've seen her lock lips with Ranbir Kapoor's Johnny Balraj. In fact, we were the first to tell you that she locks lips with Ranbir in the movie 7 times. And if you ask us, some of those kisses are quite steamy and long. But Ranbir is not the only one Anushka has shot intimate scenes with. 9XC.com has learned that Anushka's character of Rosie gets up close and personal with another character, Jimmy Mistry, a newspaper editor played by Manish Chowdhury. Now this is the same Manish who played the role of industrialist Sidwani in Ban Baja Bharat, a man whose daughter's wedding Anushka's character Shruti Kakkar helps organize. Manish has also played Ranbir's boss in Rocket Singh's Salesman of the Year. It's great to see that Anushka is not kicking up a big fuss about getting intimate on screen with a lesser-known actor. She is doing exactly what her role demands and what her director wants her to do. So she will lock lips with the leading man Ranbir and also a character actor like Manish, all because that's the demand of the script. Anushka was also super cool about shooting bold scenes with her alleged ex Ranveer Singh for Dil Dharakne Do. Anushka belongs to the new crop of Bollywood actresses who know what their profession demands of them and will go the extra mile to do justice to their character. Seriously, thank God for actors like Anushka. Coming up, fine-tuning with singer Palak Muchal. Should the trend of remixes in Bollywood be done with? The industry weighs in.